What I like about corrections and what makes me want to stay with it is I know that I am making a difference in so many different lives.
I've been with the Kansas Department of Corrections for 5 years. I have a criminal justice degree, so I've always been intrigued by the criminal justice side. Corrections just in general is something that you don't see a whole lot of publicity about.
I plan on staying here for the long haul. There's always something new going on and always new people to talk to. And so if you can be that one positive person in their life to kind of push them down the right road, it's a great feeling. I've only been here 9 months, and so if you can be here for an extended period of time, you can change a lot of lives.
You know, when I first started here, just like any individual who decides to make this a career, it wasn't a career at first. I was going to be here a few months and gain some experience and kind of see what doors open. You know, one thing led to another. I was able to get on SORT, and then I got on SORT, and I'm like, hey, you know, I really like this. I'm going to give it a little longer. I built more rapport. I gained more mentors. And I'm like, okay, I'm really gonna give this a shot. You know, I'm gonna give it 5 years and I'm gonna go from there. I recently reached my 5-year mark and I don't plan on going anywhere. You know, my next goal is to do another 5 years and see where we're at. So I would say, you know, the people that you look up to, your mentors, the people that keep you intrigued, and then the events you can get involved in here too. You know, it's just something you just don't wanna let go. You have all different types of things that you can get involved. All you gotta do is ask someone, hey, what can I do to get involved? And they'll point you in a direction.
For me, getting into corrections 3 years ago, it was just going to be a job. But once I started and realized that I love this job, it became a passion and I wanted to do better day after day. It's something that I do enjoy coming to work and doing what I do.
I feel a lot more purposeful here than I have anywhere else because it's not just your employers that want you to do good. If you build up a good enough relationship with the residents, and then you have more people than just your coworkers that want you to do good.
For me personally, it's a stepping stone towards a further career. I would love to go into law enforcement and go be a police officer somewhere. But this is a great starting point. And for some, I could definitely see this being a career path for the rest of their lives. Some people work really well here. It pays good money too, you know, it's worth it. You get to interact with people in a way that you don't get to outside of here. You can be a guide to people that you wouldn't expect to be. You can be that example and lead others. It can be really beneficial.
Well, obviously the wages, and like I said, I just wanted to challenge myself and learn something new. And I didn't learn just one new thing, I learned several new things and grown as a person and learned more about myself as a person since I've started here.
I love the way it's ran here. Upper management, they care about their employees.
So my husband actually works here too. He's a captain on night shift. And he's been working here for over 10 years, was a staff sergeant for 10 of those years, I believe. Actually came from Europe, so we talk about communication here. If my husband can come here with that communication barrier, with language, and promote and get to the rank of captain, if you have the determination, the will, if you are willing to learn, if you are willing to take constructive criticism and to grow as a person and a correctional officer, you can absolutely do that because he's living proof. It's cool now because I can relate to him. Before, when I was in banking and he was working here, yes, we would talk, but I couldn't really relate to what he was talking about because I had no idea what it was like to work in a correctional facility. So conversations at home now are a lot more interesting because, oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about, and he's on SORT too, so yeah, it's really kind of cool, actually.